Hi, my name is Jeremiah Harris, and today I'm going to be talking about why you should buy a 4-stroke dirt bike over a 2-stroke dirt bike. When someone looks at dirt bikes, a lot of times they don't see the difference in them. They look very similar, but really they're vastly different. Some people might think a stroke is an extreme medical condition, when really it is the movement of a piston inside the dirt bike's motor. From 14 years of personal experience in riding and racing and working on dirt bikes, I have experienced all the downfalls of 2-strokes and all the upsides of 4-strokes. I feel like it is important to educate people on why 4-strokes are much better than 2-strokes because of all the pain and suffering I've had to go through in replacing my dirt bike parts and all the other stuff that's came with it. 4-strokes are more reliable because they have newer technology which reduces the carbon buildup, which is one of the major issues that causes 2-strokes to be unreliable. In this picture right here, it shows a rider falling off his dirt bike because of the crazy uncontrollable power band that a 2-stroke has. A 2-stroke, the power band can go from 0 gas to all the gas in a very short amount of time, and it causes a lot of injury to many people. On the 2-strokes, one has to change out the pistons twice as often, or even more than twice as often, sometimes up to 10 times as much as one would on a 4-stroke. A piston job can cost up to $3,000, and I know for many teens like myself, they don't have $3,000 just laying around. In this photo, it shows the grease and grime that comes out of a 2-stroke's tailpipe when they rev the throttle because of all the oil that's mixed with the gasoline in the 2-stroke, which causes much damage to the environment. And a lot of times we ride on environmental areas such as forests, deserts, rivers, and we have a very high risk of getting kicked out of those places if people continue to ride 2-strokes there, because they spit flames and shoot grime and grease out of the tailpipe, which causes detriment to the environment. As 2-strokes become more and more obsolete, they really have gone down and down in price, and it is very clear manufacturers are not going to change their ways and change the 2-strokes, which is a very big problem because they're going to go out of business. All the 2-stroke manufacturers are just going to go away because no one wants to buy a bike that's going to create a lot of pollution and is much harder to ride than a 4-stroke. 4-strokes are much safer to ride because 2-strokes also, they may have been great back 50 years ago, but now it's 2022 and they have not involved any kind of technological change in those bikes, and they cause a lot of harm to us and the environment because of that. And it's really sad to see because I have loved 2-strokes my whole life. I have ridden 2-strokes, but they're really not evolving environmentally or physically, and I can't ride them anymore because they just break and cause major harm and damage to my body and my bank account. Another thing that's a major risk is when you buy a 2-stroke, and even though it may cost more money, when you go to order more parts for that 2-stroke and you want them there, let's say the next week, they don't come for months. They're super rare since the companies have stopped making backup parts. So when you break your dirt bike and you want to fix it and go out riding the next week, you can't. You may have to wait months and months for that part to arrive, and that sucks. Where 4-strokes, you can drive to your local power sports dealer and buy the part that you need, or you can get it delivered in a few days off of any of the online sources. I have found that, and I've spoke to many park rangers and officials out in the desert and all those places, and they just want to see kids and adults alike happily riding their dirt bikes. But unfortunately, they're going to have to shut everything down if we continue to make all this pollution. Thank you for listening, and I really hope that I have influenced you to purchase a 4-stroke over a 2-stroke. Thank you.